Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream, a passport to the future, and the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning with a footprint of students in 130 countries worldwide, rooted in South Africa.
Whatever the setbacks of the moment, nothing can stop us now. Whatever the difficulties, Africa shall be at peace. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper.
Education is the light in a dark room. It's the spark of a dream, a passport to the future, and the seed of generational change. Through education, we reflect on yesterday and define tomorrow. Unisa stands at the pinnacle of education through open distance e-learning with a footprint of students in 130 countries worldwide, rooted in South Africa and the African continent. Unisa can truly claim to be the African university in the service of humanity. Since the founding of the university in 1873 as an examining body, we have been a trailblazer. Unisa is the first and only institution in South Africa to carry our country's name with pride and the first public university in the world to exclusively teach by means of distance education, an ever-changing dynamic university with a global reach. Unisa's history spans the entire modern history of South Africa, opening up a world of academic study opportunities to former activists and struggle heroes, thought leaders, business people, legal experts, acclaimed entertainers, and sports stars. The university takes pride in the more than 900,000 alumni, making their mark in diverse fields and capacities. At Unisa, the World Wide Web is our educational playground, but we also have beautiful and impressive campuses. Unisa's Makelneek campus is located in the city of Tshwane and is a major landmark of the capital city. We encouraged our students to communicate with the university via online platforms, but you can visit the Unisa's Sunnyside campus, the perfect setting for students to engage with fellow students over a cup of inspiration. The Science Campus in Florida, Johannesburg, is designed to meet the education and research needs of students in a range of programs, including agriculture, nature conservation, consumer sciences, engineering, computing, and physics, to name a few. Students in the sciences now have access to Unisa's own laboratories, housing some of the most state-of-the-art infrastructure and laboratory equipment available. Distance learning requires that you study at your own time and in your own space, but that doesn't mean you're on your own. You can also visit a Unisa regional center to get advice, meet other students, make use of Unisa services, have conversations with counselors, and use our academic libraries. We offer an unparalleled range of study choices, ranging from short courses and certificate programs to 3- and 4-year degrees, diplomas, as well as master's and doctoral degrees, with close to 380,000 current students. Our rich tapestry of study disciplines includes the College of Accounting Sciences, Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, Economic and Management Sciences, Education, Graduate Studies, Human Sciences, Law, Science, Engineering and Technology, and the Graduate School of Business Leadership. as well as the Thabo Mbeki School of Public and International Affairs. As a comprehensive open-distance e-learning pioneer, Unisa is known for delivering well-designed, interactive study material and integrated student support. Students have access to a menu of support services ranging from face-to-face tutorials and academic literacy services to study groups and e-tutors. One of Unisa's main aims is to harness the new and emerging potential in information and communication technology, catapulting the university into a truly digital future. To this end, examinations are conducted on college-specific exam portals and are accessed from the My Exams portal. Unisa is well placed to address society's most demanding challenges by using research to meaningfully transform the lives of those in our communities. To that end, Unisa is working towards instituting the following catalytic niche areas: marine studies, aviation and aeronautical studies, automotive studies, energy studies, space study and square kilometer array, fourth industrial revolution and digitalization, natural sciences, health studies or medicine, feminist, womanist, Bosadi theorizations, and student support and co-curricular activities. As Africa's leading open-distance e-learning university, Unisa strives to keep up with the constantly evolving higher education landscape in order to serve our students to the best of our ability. We can reflect with great pride on the past 150 years of transformational education, and we are confident in our ability to succeed and become a truly high-performance university as we define tomorrow.
The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. One of the official photography officers will take the yellow photography card from you. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket and the yellow photography card in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Acting Vice Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements being celebrated on this occasion. Let us pause for a while. Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon. My name is Ramahwai Mahano. I am the Acting Vice Principal of Institutional Development. My task this afternoon is the most pleasant and hospitable one, that of welcoming you to this auspicious event, the graduation ceremony of the 2023 class. And I'm literally doing so on behalf of the Principal and Vice Chancellor of our university, as well as the Chancellor, the former State President of our country, Dr. Thabo Mbeki, and members of the Council of our university. You are heartily welcomed to this wonderful event. And what is most delightful is that your graduation this year coincides with the celebrations of the 150 years of existence of this august institution. Therefore, it essentially makes you to be special alumni of the University of South Africa. As an institution, we are truly delighted to reach the 150 years of existence milestone while shaping futures in service of humanity. It is our desire and commitment to work towards attaining another 150 and more years as we seek to define our tomorrow and to reclaim Africa's intellectual futures. The coincidence, as I've said, of the 150 years of celebration, as well as your graduations, grants you, a special accord of being an alumnus of the University of South Africa. To assist me to preside over this ceremony, we have Mr. DJ Langna, who is representing the office of the registrar. We also have Mayor Masari, who is the director of the Department of Institutional Advancement. Representing the various colleges of our university, we have Professor Zethu Nkosi, who is the Executive Dean of the College of Human Sciences. She is accompanied by Professor Rodney Chaka, as well as Professor Mapula Batka Mujapelo. Representing the College of Education, we have Professor Pinky Mawunda, who is the Deputy Executive Dean of the college. Representing the College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Dr. Tebogo Molotsi, who is the chair of the department in the college, and she is together with Professor Manchidi. Representing the College of Science, Engineering and Technology, we have Professor Nomvano Nketo, who is the chair of the Department of Chemistry. Representing the College of Accounting Sciences, we have Dr. Ngonizashe Chikutuma, who is the head of research in that college, and he is together with Dr. Magahlele Ndlovu. Representing the College of Law, we have Dr. Leboga Murudi, who is the director of the School of Criminal Justice. From the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, we have Professor Ntanganizeni Mapodi, who is the Deputy Executive Dean in the college. In addition, we have supervisors of our doctoral candidates, and they are namely Professor L.J. Ntema, Professor J. Morey, Professor L.J. Modise, Professor S.P. Human, Professor Z.Z. Nkosi, Professor S.B. Mokobo Tozwani, and Professor A.B. Sibindi, Professor R.T. Mpofu, Professor R.A. Arek Boshola, Professor K.M. Makita, Professor M. Sam Nyambe, and Professor L. Buotes. To these colleagues, we welcome you also with appreciation, and we congratulate you on the successful guidance of your doctoral candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, in this ceremony, a total of 147 certificates will be issued, but only 420 will be awarded in praesentia, in other words, in presence. The remaining will be distributed or sent to the candidates because they could not make it for the ceremony. This afternoon's Chancellor's address will be presented by Professor Tabani. Professor R.J. Tabani is a scholar of note. He obtained his master's degree in educational psychology from the University of Pretoria. And because of the insatiable appetite that he has for education, he proceeded to do his doctoral degree in the same university, that is the University of Pretoria, in educational psychology. He is a registered educational psychologist. His research interest is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, a condition that is shortly known as ADHD. And he also addresses other childhood behavioral challenges. He is currently the director of the School of Educational Studies in the College of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we request Professor Tabani to come to the podium.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Mahanu, Mr. Lange, on behalf of the Registrar, school directors, managers, academics, staff of the Graduate Office, distinguished guests, graduates, friends of the University of South Africa, ladies and gentlemen, a very good day to you all. We are here to celebrate the great fruits of perseverance, commitment, self-discipline, excellence, hard work. To the graduates, you should sincerely recognize and give thanks to the parents, the guardians, families, and benefactors, all of whom have generously contributed to you receiving your accolades today. Sepedi sere kodumela moepatutse ga go lehumo le le tswa go kgauswi. Well deserved. Congratulations. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, as we celebrate, the world is grappling with economic, social, and psychological recovery from coronavirus, COVID-19. We celebrate when there is war in Russia and Ukraine, war assault in Gaza and Israel, all of which have repercussions and rehashing the grappling with economic, social, and psychological trauma, as life is really becoming hard to handle. Professor Mahanu, my interest today, however, will be definitely on mental health. This is a serious health issue that millions of South Africans are grappling with. Someone, as we speak, feels worthless, is consumed by inappropriate guilt, is paranoid, is depressed, is anxious, and is grappling with schizophrenia. A learner somewhere is struggling with autism, or as you put it out earlier on, ADHD, or any other neurodevelopmental disorder for that matter, affecting him or her to learn and socialize and function optimally. The closing date for the written submission for the National Health Insurance was extended to 15 September 2023, so it's gone. The NHI bill is currently before the National Council of Provinces for concurrence after it was passed by the National Assembly June 2023. The aim, of course, is to achieve universal access to quality health care services in the Republic in accordance with Section 27 of the Constitution. It is about realization of universal health coverage for all. This means that every South African will have a right to access comprehensive healthcare services free of charge at the point of care at accredited health facilities such as clinics, hospitals, and private health practice. The NHI is not, despite what popular arguments in the media puts it, about mere operational procedures, ophthalmology, or physiotherapy. There's more to it. It is also about access to mental health. Today, 85% of South Africans cannot afford healthcare, thus access to mental health. And this brings horrific flashbacks of life as Idimeni, floods, and mudslides in KwaZulu-Natal and other parts of our beautiful country. Thus, South Africans are re-traumatized to live with economic, social, and psychological adverse realities. The limited public institutions to cater for mental health care issues is scary, to put it mildly. The medical aid schemes have flagged raising mental health illnesses, which lead to increasing medical aid contribution due to number of claims received. Bonitas has recorded 25% increase in number of mental health hospitalization, while Discovery is said to have recorded an increase of 11.3 in 2018 to 13.5 in 2022. The unavailability of resources in the limited public mental institution is horrific, to say the least. It is thus not surprising that SADC reports only 16% of sufferers receive mental health treatment. The question is, where is the assistance going to come from? Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the unemployment rate in South Africa increased to 29% in the second quarter of 2019 from 27.6 in the previous period. It was the highest jobless rate since the first quarter of 2003, as the number of unemployed has risen to 455,000 to 6.6 million. That is 10% of the country. Mr. Mahanu, Professor Mahanu, an appointment with an educational psychologist or any other psychologist will set you back 1,050 to 2,000 cash for an hour. Some medical aids do not even recognize other minimum prescribed benefits like learning disorder. Where are South Africans going to get assistance for these mental health issues? We are vulnerable. We need help. Mental health is a health issue. It is a human rights issue. I can only wish for the speedy resolve on this NHI. Thus, I would like to put it to you graduates today. As you enter employment market, start now, do the right thing, and engage with issues of healthcare funding. And join the debate. Keep this in mind. If I'm in a better position and I can afford it, what about the other one who can't afford it? So in closing, I'll talk to you like a teacher today, that I am. In my time, teachers used to read a lot, and then they will tell us stories about pencils. Some of you already know the story. So graduates, whether employed or searching for work, you must be like a pencil. 5 principles. Accept that as a pencil, you are going to make a mark, no matter which direction you go. An eraser at the top is to forward you an opportunity to erase whatever mistake you make. So, learn from your mistakes. Do not lean on your mistakes. A pencil is a pencil, not because of what covers it, the wood or the plastic, but it's a pencil because of the lead that is inside. So it is about what's inside, not what's on top. So degree before weave. Remember that as a pencil, you must go through a sharpener that is meant to sharpen you. So life is hard, but no hurt. Accept it. Lastly, as a pencil, you must agree to be used. So your managers are there to guide you. They are there because they know. Ke a leboga.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I request that we give Professor Ramodingwane Tabane another round of applause. Professor Ramodingwane Tabane, many thanks for the address that you presented on behalf of the Chancellor of our university. And we thank you for highlighting the plight of our communities insofar as mental health is concerned. Also for making us to remember the challenges that confronts our communities. And we also appreciate the guidance you provided to our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed to confer the degrees, may I request that we attend to the following announcements. This is a celebration. We are here to celebrate achievements. and we must celebrate. Therefore, you can ululate if you are so inclined. You can dance if you are so inclined. You can sound your praise if you are so inclined. But let me caution, and I underscore the caution, let us do everything in moderation. Each and every one of the 420 candidates deserve to have his or her name announced without any interference, right? So do not obliterate the announcement of another candidate while you are ululating, while you are dancing. Dance for your candidate, but do it in moderation. Ululate for your candidate, but do it in moderation. If we do that, we will conclude the proceedings in 2 hours' time. We are supposed to vacate this auditorium at 4 o'clock. That is our request. The second request is, let us curtail unnecessary movement. You are allowed to only under extraneous circumstances. But ordinarily, please stay put up until the conclusion of the proceedings. And the third appeal is to our graduates. Once you have received your certificate, move swiftly back to your seat through the route that you have been informed about. Do not linger around en route to your seat because you will cause unnecessary congestion which will impede the proceedings. That is my final request to all of us. By virtue of the powers entrusted to me, I shall now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear in the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Patience Anim for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Prof. J. Murray, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In a thesis entitled Rereading African Literature with Feminist Empathy, a gendered analysis of selected texts by Chinua Achebe, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and Tsitsi Dangaremba, she contributes to existing scholarly conversations by drawing on theoretical frameworks that are centered around feminist empathy and other discourses of feminism. She reflects critically on the ways in which the selected African texts acknowledge and interrogate the pain and suffering, as well as the resilience and resistance of the female characters and others marginalized through the practice of patriarchal norms. The study further investigates the literary strategies employed by the authors to expose the effects of sexism, classism, racism, stereotyping, and macho masculinity, as well as the impact of unequal power relations and violence on the lives of marginalized characters.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Patience Anim the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Amin Patience. Thank you.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Mokhomotsi Jaba for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Prof. L.J. Modise, to read a citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In his thesis entitled An Investigation into the Timelessness of God Theology, with special reference to African traditional religion, he investigates the timelessness of God theology while making special reference to African traditional religion. He makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge in the field of African theology within the systematic theology by proposing that, according to the African worldview, God exists within time because God is eternal and timeless. The proposed model could provide light within the African understanding of God and God's response to prayers as immutable God and timeless God. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Mokhomotsi Jaba the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Thank you.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Mokhomotsi Jaba. Congratulations.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Azeb Lelisa Tolesa, all the way from Ethiopia, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I was the candidate supervisor, and it's now my privilege to read a citation in support of the conferment of the degree. Yes. In her thesis entitled The Effects of Poultry Farming on Household Diets and Economy in Amhara region, Ethiopia, Tolesa investigated the impact of poultry farming on minimum dietary diversity and animal source food consumption. A concurrent descriptive mixed method approach was adopted for the study. Cross-sectional quantitative research was conducted among 389 mothers. Interviews were conducted with 9 policymakers and 24 service providers. The discrepancy between improved knowledge and poor dietary diversity was attributable to reduced productivity and household poverty. Based on the findings, a strategy was developed to improve small-scale poultry farming management and to impact dietary diversity practice in Ethiopia. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Azeb Lelisa Tolesa the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Well done.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Azeb Lelisa Tolesa. Congratulations.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Ahmed Rashid Dusho, all the way from Ethiopia, for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor Sheila Mokobotozwane, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Best Practice Guidelines to Address Barriers to Treatment Completion for Patients with Drug-Resistant Tuberculosis in Ethiopia, he used a convergent concurrent mixed method design to explore the lived experiences of patients previously treated for drug-resistant tuberculosis. Based on a systematic review of existing evidence, he developed best practice guidelines on dealing with barriers to treatment completion for patients with drug-resistant tuberculosis in Ethiopia. These guidelines were validated by public health experts and found to offer a valuable contribution to the public health discipline. They will improve treatment outcomes for drug-resistant tuberculosis patients, and they can be replicated in the rest of Africa by policymakers and clinicians alike.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Ahmed Rashid Dusho the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Ahmed Rashid Dusho. Congratulations.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Patrick Bernard Gabriel Long for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The candidate's supervisor was Professor J.N. Mapane. It is now my privilege to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In his thesis entitled Inclusive Education for Students with Visual Impairments in Science Classrooms in Mainstream Secondary Schools in Mauritius, he assesses the academic attainment level of students with visual impairments, SVI, in inclusive science classrooms of secondary schools in Mauritius. Using Shavelson's model, the performance of SVI in inclusive science classes at secondary level was studied to determine factors associated with low and high academic attainment. From the outcomes obtained, key indicators were mapped and used to appraise the high performance of SVI in science. Recommendations were then made to sustain the inclusion of SVI in mainstream science classes in Mauritius in line with international standards, best practices, and evidence-based strategies. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Patrick Bernard Gabriel Long the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Patrick Bernard Gabriel Long. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you William Gaviau for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor A.B.C. Bindi, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Money Laundering Risk and Customer Due Diligence in the FinTech Era, a case of the South African banking sector, he examined South African banks' customer due diligence practices to ensure financial stability. A quantitative research approach involving data triangulation was adopted for the study. The results of the study pointed to a shift towards digital banking, which ultimately results in increased data and dynamic risk profiling. The study makes an original contribution to the body of knowledge in banking by highlighting that a risk-based policy shift is required to mitigate emerging risks related to money laundering, in particular, digital money laundering.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request to you to confer on William Gaviau the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on William Gaviau.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Alan Mundodei for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor A.B.C. Bindi, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled The Role of FinTech in Fostering Social Protection, Comparative Evidence from Zimbabwe and South Africa, he investigates whether FinTech could be the solution for the distribution of social protection in Zimbabwe and South Africa. The findings show that organizations face challenges in providing social protection schemes and that FinTech could be used to solve these challenges as it improves efficiency, accountability, and cost management. He makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge on social protection by proposing the employment of FinTech in the provisioning of social insurance and grants.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request to you to confer on Alan Mundodei the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Alan Munode. Congratulations.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Crescentia Makanyara Murape for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor R.T. Mpofu, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In her thesis entitled Statistical Modeling of Private Equity Investments in Selected Emerging Markets in Africa, Evidence from GAR and VAR Models, she delves into statistical properties and volatility dynamics of listed private equity investments, challenging the inadequacy of traditional valuation techniques for explaining stocks' return in emerging markets. Analyzing data from South Africa, Ghana, Egypt, and Botswana from 2010 to 2020, the study reveals distinctive patterns in listed private equity investments, including volatility, clustering, asymmetry effect, and leptocratic distributions. She found that South African listed private equity returns align closely with normal distribution, while Egypt exhibits volatility associated with jump diffusions, and Ghana volatility suggests a risk premium. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request to you to confirm on Crescentia Makanyara Murape the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Crescentia Makanyara Murape. Congratulations.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Kate Ngobeni for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request her supervisor, Professor K.M. McIntyre, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In her thesis, entitled Developing a Conceptual Model for South African Consumers' Adoption of Augmented Reality in Online Shopping Platform for Higher Involvement Products, she establishes a conceptual model for adopting online augmented reality shopping for higher involvement products. Her study makes a valuable contribution to the body of knowledge in the field of digital marketing by proposing a model for understanding consumer adoption and resistance of augmented reality in online shopping platform. The proposed model could provide valuable input to marketing practitioners in overcoming the challenges they face when transitioning consumer from traditional brick-and-mortar stores to online shopping platforms and creating effective online shopping environments. Marketing practitioners could also better their market segmentation to reach the targeted consumers with the right products. Prof. Chinomona was a co-supervisor for the candidate.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Kate Ngobeni the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Kate Ngobeni. Congratulations.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Kumbelo Defrance Mohabine for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor M. Sumbanyambe, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree.
In his thesis entitled Preventing Cryptographic Attacks Used on the Internet of Things, the student investigated ways of preventing attacks on Internet of Things devices during the establishment of communication. Most cryptographic algorithms commonly used in IoT are vulnerable to several crypto attacks. The student produced 3 new mathematical functions to prevent cryptographic attacks. These mathematical functions are the Kumbelo difference Mutabini function, the blocker function, and the Kumbelo function. Additionally, during his study, he published 3 journal articles with IEEE and MDPI journals, accredited by the Department of Higher Education and Training. He also published 3 conference papers with the IEEE.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Kumbelo Defrance Mutabine.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Kumbelo Defrance Mutabine.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce to you Michael Pane Soroka for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I request his supervisor, Professor L. Boertes, to read the citation in support of the conferment of the degree. In the absence of the supervisor, it's my honor to read the citation. In his thesis entitled Adoption of Information and Communication Technology for the Development of the Incubated Rural Farming Cooperatives in Limpopo Province, South Africa, he investigates the prospects of minimizing the South African triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. The study reveals that youth are the highest ICT adopters, yet the least involved in the agricultural sector, and most adult farmers use experience and indigenous knowledge, while illiteracy to more ICT adoption. The main findings of the study show that technology devices, data, access to the internet, and airtime are unaffordable. Technology is an untapped asset for emerging farmers and their value chains. Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, I have the honor to request you to confer on Michael Pane Soroka the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Michael Pane Soroka.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Andile Lamboy receives the degree of Master of Administration.
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, Pompo Ravele receives the degree of Master of
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours. Wendy Buthelezi, Mashudu Karikari, the degree is obtained with distinction. Michelle Lutendo Korombi, Isaac Mabasa, Mate Matsidi Salamina Mulebureng Serole, Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Information Science. Mukotodiso Francina Mashilwane,
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Veronica Mapelo Chokwe, Mpoko Anangobeni, Mamokhele Maria Pati, Edis Puti, Grace Mokopu Tladi, Franja Rachel van Vieren, Vice Chancellor Dikakantla Michael Patlane receives the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Mr. Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Education. Ria Khuleboga Charlotte Masilo, Sophie Waleng, Dumisani Yawa, degree obtained with distinction. B. Matsaka, degree obtained with distinction. Nomawethu Cynthia Khatebe. Caitlin Denton. Martha Agnes Dipulu. Sinenhlanhla Sithembile Valeska Dladla. Yonela Fihla. Yonela Hassan. Koza. Mulebugeng Matsena. Maud Lebohang Pawe. Cherise Stradom. Matuwane Shabalala. Zanele Promise Skosana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Amina Pumlile Mtimkulu received a degree of Baccalaureate Technology. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a registration. Pula Shadrach Bambo. Lumga Ophelia Shabangu. Frida Mahaka Kekana. Zanele Pumzile Mahlangu. Lucas Mabua Makai. Nondumiso Malinga. Sakwadi Aneth Malulek. Mziwakeni Ngobo. Malewane Ivy Popela. Rive Philemon Setlapelo. Loro Matusi. Ani Manda Paswana. Homotso Kamrelo Vuntisa. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Semakaleng Mafeta Mogano. Renate Lee N. Meller. Ramona Singh, degree obtained with distinction. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a degree of Bachelor. Tyra J.D. Cooking. Nonganyiso Fortunate Mjoka. Neil Piprach. Cornelia Katharina Buoda. Tandega Patricia Chamboko. Edna Chivaranje. Gilda Chume. Senita Roberta Tibrain. Siobhan Angelique Florence Dlamini. Alison Holt. Olta Matsubani Gwangwa. Sylvia Meja Hlongwane. Patroness Dikeledi Khasi. Kukuletu Khusiamang. Caroline Palesa Koko. Puisano Kwena Lelaka. Ke o rapetse Charlotte Mabutla. Ke Sologane Martha Mahlari. Endi Kamrelo Maifadi. Dimpo Jessica Mahoro. Tulip Dimpo Mapoto. Glenda Ramatsimele Maroka. Kashia Patricia Mashau. Collins Kamrelo Matlala. Dineo Miranda Mkondo. Richard Sudel Mlangeni. Nomakabiso Mlauli. Mamohuwa Helen Muliva. Mamohomo Violet Onika Moko. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Mr. Mamohoto Violet Onika Mkoni, degree obtained with distinction. Rose Matapelo Mahoshi Muloto. Retabile Hope Munei. Ntabiseng Maria Goreti Motepe. Lufelo Mankhetu Motabela. Tsepiso Mutugwane. Mutwagai. Tembinkosi Mtombeni. Yovashin Naidu. Ashley Dovani Nalezani. Ntombikaise Ndlovu. Mutsitsi Netsipale. Noluthando Ntombi Zaman Timande Ngwenya. Thelma Nkomo. Emlan Clive Perumal. Simpiwe Junik Piri. Roldani Ramasedi. Moyahabo Toli Ramoneta. Charity Rivala. Alfios Sivaiwa. Kigen Snalam. Chloe Yvonne Tefu. Musa Happiness Zulu. Raisive Junior Malebana.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the degree of Bachelor of Accounting. Senator Badenhorst.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor Vishon Bika received a degree, Bachelor's of Law. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates will be received Bachelor's of Law. Jeanette Akani Chivangue. Kidiboni Relabetse Chweni. Michael Dilebo. Cheney Leoven Duplessis. Divashni Govenda. Mandisa Poshia Gumede. Grace Nontando Khadebe. Zizipo Chama. Stephanos Joubert. Rodney Kasunga Sunge. Claudio Kharebe. Teboho William Kanye. Nomzamo Precious Kappa. Defense Scotland Komani. Fatima Bibi Salim Lambert. Mbalentle Petunia Liu. Talifani Wiseman Luvengu. Nomonde Patience Makene. Koketso Malefatlo. Matthews Malola. Philip Mahonyani Mampolo. Magdalene Tula. Mojaji Given Monya. Malisiba Belina Mashiane. Innocent Masuku. Tabo Cornelius. Mohale Hemen Matocha. Mamoya Hazel Mavung. Ntokozo Millicent Mtlanga. Keletso Biven Moaben. Koketso Johanna Moacha. Kajuselo Events Moedi. Letuka Zakaria Mokwena. Karabo Elias Mokoka. Kevin Mutli. Nakedi Olta Mosuete. Andile Tinam Sibi. Moratwa Antoinette Msiza. Mapasika Maboke Nakene. Rolevova Nematavani. Tsolofelo Ntseke. Danny Shannon Pillay. Charlene Potriter. Machoba Antoinette Rapetswa. Salma Shaval. Seboleisha Julian Sidibane. Dikeledi Mavis Shole. Zolile Nomfundo Sibia. Marian Souma. Kifile Tabane. Naomi Kamvelinhle Villane. Bongiwe Nomfundo Lawrence Zulu. Magambo Joel Zwane. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Select Apples. Sisetu Banjatiwe. Elizabeth Chauke. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor. Halisle Gilles Cruz receives a degree with distinction. Jabulile Patience Dlamini. Nolukolo Faniso. Peter Reagan Huyeman. Khonsi Big Boy Tlongwane. Tandiwe Selina Jalvane. Angelina Nelisiwe Gianni. Tsegofatso Posea Kadiaka. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Adelinde Elfriede Lang receives a degree with distinction. Patience Lunga. Lotrecia Nchovelo Mabasa. Bongani Given Macheke. Ntabiseng Majeng. Johanna Masesi Makubela. Precious Dipuo Maluleke. Filchias Msisiana Manganye. Donald Mweketi Mapisa. Zanele Sharon Maposa, Letlohonolo Pleasure Marota, Kalani Mashamba, So Sarah Mashangze, Komoto Mashiro, Teboho Mash, Ronika Mashu, Kuzo Joey Matabata, Petunia Matabate, Zondo Mampake Matala, Nicholas Edmond Sizwe Maisela, Sindiswa Mboweni, Koliswa Penelope Mfene, Tarias Mhute, Mputi Hanyani, Ntenjana Darlene Monare, Nolwando Mpongo, Clinton Tikatalit Maledu, Ndivo Munya, Nokwazi Nozipo Mieni, Nosipo Precious Nale, Mainchi Francina Poshoko, Lerato Rapasha, Chweni Donald Shiko, Cindy Daisy Doka Somane, Vuisa Tau,
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Baccalaureus Technology. Kudzai Mutisi, Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Linda Monica Kapakati. Daniel Philippus
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Siphelile Mr. Vice Chancellor, the following candidate, Julia van Niekerk, received the degree with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receives the degree Bachelor of Social Work. Nandipa Daisy Kan. Emma Makinta. Nicholas Nati Nkakuvana. Elizabeth Rifilwe Rantlahwa. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate received the degree Bachelor of Information Science. Matapelo Precious Moteka. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Demili Shannon Ivan receives the degree Bachelor of Theology. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the degree Bachelor of Arts. Dominic Patrick Hales. Neo Bonolo Nanikomani. Lizzie Lokhotwane. Khotatso Precious Malesa. Joanne Marais, the degree obtained with distinction. Nelisiwe Masilela. Naume Manosi Masilu. Mutau Jennifer Matlala. Hana Tinashe Mawoyo. Bongiwe Mia. Lebogang Maria Mlambo. Tintswalo Prudence Mnisi. Sijeng Mahobokanye Rochelle Mga. Baeneti Jacqueline Mphahlele. Tolwana Mtembu, the degree obtained with distinction. Khatlapani Na. Siphiwe Ndlovu. Kwanele Yolande Felicia Sivia. Ishmael Bands. Greni Mohaeji Mabocha. Lesego Fortunate Marupeng. Michelle Refilwe Masheo. Victoria Ntokozo Mkasi. Karabo Antoinette Ndlala. Fadila Mohammed Abubakar, the degree obtained with distinction. Gift Chauke. Elizabeth Jenny Dival. Melda Lukela. Clarice Betha Madonzela. Silaelo Magdalene Mamabolo. Solo Elio Elliot Mashinini. Nkosi Ngiphile Samuel Masuku. Zodwa Mazibuko. Silindile Benedict Mfeka. Tobile Monareng. Precious Yonela Mteto. Dieketseng Lynette Refiwe Violet Nhlapo. Simpiwe Lerato. Sharon Prinsloo. Kamogelo Kwena Ramokolo. Zumbami Ravura. Margareta Anna Smith, degree obtained with distinction.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Mkhelo Tau received a degree of Bachelor of Arts. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. Mr. Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the postgraduate diploma: Zama Rose Mlangeni, Matt Matsimele Eric Mpatlele,
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management: Bongisisa Malungisa Talasile, Nombumelelo Valencia Ngosi,
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Faniswa Nqipo receives the postgraduate diploma in the College of Human Sciences.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Letoke Keifas Mahlase received a postgraduate diploma in the College of Graduate School of Business Leadership. Ms. Chancellor, Joyce Mnani received a postgraduate diploma in the College of Graduate School of Business Leadership.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma. Nomtan Dazo Gloria Skosana. Busi Charlotte Skosana.
Postgraduate. Okay. Postgraduate. Mr. Richard Fundama receives a postgraduate diploma in law.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in College of Science, Engineering and Technology. Tabang Silepe. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, Kaku Gloria Ching Nanga receives the diploma.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a diploma in the College of Law. Margaret Kineile Khaubusi. Karabo Khanye. Melvin Kleinboy Khatite. Tendo Greta Mushishi Ledwaba. Mbali Lina Magudulela. Hase. Tapelo Pelari Makine. Ntabiseng Malindisa. Mpo Princess Masimula. Chancellor Mary Machi, Nosipho Nokwanda Mqunu, Disebo Destri Mudisa, Peladi Rifilwe Mokotlane, Matome Jacob Moichela, Coco Innocentia Motopa, Soli Motsoche, Tatenda Muoni, Londeka Spumelele Ndwandwe, Koketso Priti Nkomo, Maurice Nkonze received a diploma with distinction. Lebogang Clementine Ntwana, Fitliwe Nethel Sibia, Kanyisile Tesio, Katleho Tlhabanyane, Felicia Tobile Zondo,
Mr. Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received a diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Salome Nkhudi Bupape. Sonam Chet. Tembega Kubega. Mpho Leticia Legaraba. Jesse Mabaso. Itumeleng Zoliswa Matsiba. Cynthia Sikantla Matladi. Matsidiso Mohano Makanyan. Hope Sepam Magina. Lady. Mogase Kaven Mashabel. Lerato Princess Masilela. Tulane Derek Mabuso. Mariska Leona Maweni. Siphumelele Mkhasibe. Samkelisiwe Mkadi. Aniki Mapula Mogashwa. Thabo David Mugwai. Olerato Testri Mkone. Tebogo Rose Mukwena. Kamogelo Tshepiso Monnakgotla. Moyana. Nokuthula Khumbu. Thandeka Bongisiza. Brigida Olivier. Elsie Khaogelo Ramahuma. Netsetso Nezia Ramovoya. Shina Mapenane Serafa. Emily Ntabiseng Semakane. Chandri Swartz. Zintle Prudence. Isaac Tamani. Molebogeng Matapelo Chosane. Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received a national diploma. Lankulu. Esther Lituma Bogopa. Tavisa Nguye Uzwa.
Mr. Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidate receives the diploma in the College of Accounting Sciences. Ayanda Primrose.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us give the graduates another round of applause. Before I delve into my brief congratulatory remarks, It's important that I express our gratitude to people who always work behind the scenes to ensure that an event of this nature flows out and pans out without impediments. We truly appreciate colleagues from the Multimedia Center of our university, colleagues from the Department of Institutional Advancement, Department of Facility Management. We are truly indebted to these colleagues for their phenomenal. Also, we want to appreciate Dr. Isabel van Resbeck, the organist. We appreciate her because always she serenades events of this nature with melodious renditions. To her we say, we are for the good work that you are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, at this stage, it is truly my delight to extend to our graduates. As a university, we exude with pride and a deep sense of fulfillment of your accomplishments. We are delighted because yet again, we are able to present and release another cohort of men and women who are ready to serve our communities, country, and continent. And they will be doing so with the notes that they would have amassed during the course of their studies. The challenges that confront our continent are many. And unfortunately enough, they are much more pronounced in our continent than elsewhere. Chief amongst these challenges are abject poverty and the associated hunger, a plethora of diseases, and poor health systems, high unemployment rate, as Professor Tabani indicated, address. Now, these challenges, unfortunately enough, are accentuated by natural catastrophes, such as in the case of the COVID-19 pandemic that we have just emerged from. And Professor Tabani correctly made to the storms that befell our country, like in the case of KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the Western Cape. But then, in this gravid context in which you are graduating, we in the understanding and the knowledge that a cohort such as yourselves is equipped with the skill sets can be utilized meaningfully to ensure that we are able, despite all these ills, to face the future. And we want to say to you, well done for having attained the qualification that you have attained, and for you to utilize the knowledge that you have amassed effectively in improving the quality of life, and extending that good service to people in your neighborhood and community as a whole. Remember, knowledge that is not transformational, that is not impacting lives, is useless knowledge. So make your knowledge to be much more useful. May I kindly request the doctoral candidates to be on their feet. It is my privilege and singular honor to be the first to refer to you as doctor. Congratulations and well done to you. A doctoral degree is a pinnacle qualification that can be offered by any university globally. Thanks for having persisted till this end. You are good exemplars for these multitudes that are behind you. And we do believe that they are encouraged by you. We want to request you to be close to the university, for the skills that you possess are needed at this very university. Congratulations, well done to you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, after this announcement, I would like you to run of the national anthem, the words of which are to be found on page 24 of the program. And I want to request you that you remain standing after the national anthem to enable me to dissolve the congregation. You are also requested to remain standing while the academic procession leaves. Let us rise. By virtue of the plea, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.